Hello and welcome. I am leveling back again today as your specimen in the space helmet because we are back again with more Outer Wilds. How are you doing today? Hey Tom, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I hope Peanut is still acclimating smoothly. There are no troubles on that front. Last time we were playing Outer Wilds. We landed on the Quantum Moon. It's been a long time coming. Been working towards that one for quite a while now. So now that we finally checked that off, I think it is high time that we make our way past these anglerfish and get into the dark bramble. Yesterday I met up with friend O again. There's a park near where I work, about like a 10-minute walk away. And before the pandemic, I had a group of coworkers who I would play volleyball with at a sand pit at that park. And we've not met up again post-COVID because everyone's schedules is now different. But it's still a really neat little park. There's this. I gotta go, but I hope your stream goes well. I might be back later. Hey, appreciate you stopping by. Hope whatever you need to leave for treats you well. And if you manage to make it back, I will look for you then. So this park has, it's like right up against this overpass. And the overpass just always has like absolutely beautiful graffiti. Like not just like random tags that people have thrown up in passing. This is like murals that people clearly have spent a lot of time and effort on. And they change every once in a while. So I wanted to show friend O. Oh, and also underneath the overpass. Okay, how do I want to approach this? I think I've historically gone up and over. We'll, oh, dang it. I always end up running into that. Alright. Need to be a little bit more careful going in. Also underneath the overpass is this skate park that people have pulled together out of like homemade ramps and stuff. Like people have made obstacles with their own time and materials and then have gathered them into this little like grassroots created skate park. And it is like between the graffiti and the homebrewed skate park, it is like the most punk rock thing ever. I love it so much. So I showed it to friend O. He was similarly smitten with it. We spent some time walking around the park. I got absolutely mobbed by mosquitoes. I've historically always been pretty tasty for the little buggers. And Yesterday was no different. When I was younger, I used to be really severely allergic to mosquito bites. So every single bite would swell up to like at least the size of a quarter and then grow a blister at the injection site. It was an absolutely miserable experience. Occasionally, on like really, really bad bites, I would get this thing where the entire surface of the bite would break out into these like teeny tiny blisters on every single one of my pores. And because the blisters were so small, the like skin that like held the liquid in the blisters were really thin. Um, so it was really easy to like pop them. And these bite swellings would just like be constantly weeping as the tiny blisters popped and reformed. It was miserable. Fortunately, I've gotten significantly less. Ah, dang. Fortunately, I've gotten significantly less allergic to mosquito bites as time has gone on, but um, I'm still incredibly tasty to them. But I'll take it. I'll take the less severe allergic reactions for sure. Alrighty, let's try this again, huh? What else have I been up to recently? I was recording a little bit earlier for my next cover project, um, and I was working on the ad libs for the song. And when it comes to recording, the ad libs are always the part that I struggle with the most. Um, because in the process of like translating the song and like writing English lyrics for it, I end up listening to the song a lot, um, and pay a lot of attention to the vocals. So typically by the time I'm ready to record, um, I have a very good. Oh, ow. I have a really good sense for like the melodies that the vocals need to follow. Um, but typically ad libs don't have lyrics associated with them. It's all like oohs and ahs and yeahs. Uh, so I never really paid them much mind while I'm in the process of translating and lyric writing. So then I get to the point where I need to record them. I'm just like, I have no idea what these things actually are. So then I have to spend time learning what they're actually supposed to sound like. Whereas with like the rest of the vocals, the parts that actually have lyrics, it's like I've spent enough time with these that I know exactly what I need to do. Alright, I think we're past the fish. Okay, so this is the first layer. And we are making our way into the second layer. Okay. Oh, this is... am I too close? I might be too close. I might just, like, run into this anglerfish here. Okay. We just, sucked our gut in a little bit and then prayed. Okay, so my thought for the dark bramble is that we need to get to the next layer and then immediately turn around and exit. Oh, that is that's an anglerfish off to our right. We're just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. Okay, so I need to find the knot. Okay, that is the next knot. So we'll go into it and then turn around, immediately head back out, and hopefully that will take us somewhere. Where exactly? I don't know. Okay, are we in? I can't tell. I think we are. Okay, I think we are far enough in. So now we're gonna head back out. And hopefully this should take us elsewhere. Okay, that is just completely out of the dark bramble. Okay, so now I want to try the same thing except with the second layer, I think, instead of the third. Okay, so we've exited the dark bramble. We are theoretically in the first layer. So I'd like to make my way over to this knot. And then enter, and then immediately turn around and leave. That's the plan. And my hypothesis is that one of these layers will take me somewhere else that is not just out of the dark bramble. Or, yeah, that's not just like outside to the surface of the dark bramble planet. Does that make sense? I don't know. Alright, let's turn around. Let's not deal with the anglerfish if we don't have to. Okay, I really hope this leads us somewhere else. Dang. Ah, shoot. Oh. Okay. I guess I should search for, I forget who is... I forget who's on the Dark Bramble. I forget which one we haven't met yet. I wonder if they're on the surface. That would probably make sense. You know, when I previously pulled out the signal scope inside the Dark Bramble, I don't think I actually managed to pick anything up. Not really sure what's changed, but I'm glad it appears that we're making progress. Oh dear. I have no idea what I'm expecting, so... I don't know if we have enough oxygen. This might have to wait for our next cycle, but at least... Oh, what the heck? Okay, well, what do I do with this? Error duplicate signal. I don't think I can drive my way into that, can I? Oh, well, I think we're dead. Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, at least we now have something new to investigate. I was really afraid that I would hop into this stream, get nowhere with my first hypothesis of hopping into a new layer of the Dark Bramble and then immediately turning around and hopping back out and hopefully finding myself elsewhere. And then just be stuck with not knowing what I should be doing next. So I'm glad that even though that hypothesis appears to be bunk, we've got other plans now, other ideas for things to do. I had a friend who had their PhD dissertation defense today. So that was pretty exciting. I got to watch it via Zoom. Amusingly enough, she had in the past told me a fair amount about the work that she's doing, so I was actually like kind of able to follow along. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I do think we need to hop into this. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do once I find the thing. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go through the first layer first? Maybe we'll try that. We'll try going into the next layer through the red, and then see if we can pick up the harmonica via the signal scope on the other side. Stay hydrated, folks. Alright, let's see. Well, there does not appear to be a signal coming from here, so I think my hypothesis is incorrect. Yeah, I don't think we have any signal from... I don't think we're detecting any signal with our signal scope, so... maybe we'll just leave. Try again. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe we are supposed to go back out? Because 200 meters is really not that far. I wonder if we then find them on the surface. um, maybe not. Yeah, I think they are just very much inside. Okay, well that's fine. Guess we'll just have to make our way back in then. Okay. Let's follow the harmonica. So I picked up the harmonica recently. It's the first wind instrument that I've picked up. So previously, because essentially all the instruments that I've picked up in the past have been string instruments, there's been like some amount of skill overlap, where I can like carry over some amount of experience from the previous instrument to the next. But harmonica is very much new to me. So I have to learn how embouchure works and whatnot. Okay, so now what am I supposed to do with this information? I don't know. I don't think our ship's log has been updated either. Which is a little bit concerning to me, I suppose. Okay, velocity matched. Oh, that's a fun bit of oh, wait, hold on. Do we know where this is? No, I don't think we do. Okay. Oh, but now we can follow the duplicate signal of our scout. Oh, okay. Got it. I may once again run out of fuel and oxygen before I make it to wherever the heck I need to go. So we'll just cross our fingers and hope. And if we don't make it, we'll just come back next life. So one of the things that I've learned very quickly with harmonica is because, like, it kind of requires you to, like, engage the instrument with saliva. You end up with really dry lips. Okay. Okay, we made it. Feldspar. Hello, friend. Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. What? That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. Nice. Yeah. We figured it out. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed. Violently. You crashed? But you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. Haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I'd just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them? Big, gnarly things, and this was the biggest one I'd ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted? I found something. Lay it on me, hatchling. I found the anglerfish nest. So that's where the blasted things come from, is it? Stars above. If I still had a working ship, I'd be sorely tempted to go show 'em what's what. Sigh. Probably best to leave them alone, though, really. More trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. Found Dark Bramble seed on Timberhearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing till it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timberhearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I found no my writing saying the anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness, meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? Where should I explore from here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good. But you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you that the scout is in two places at once. But I don't think that's wrong, exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind when you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. Okay, sorry. I thought there was another option there. You reached the core of Giant's Deep? How'd you do it? Giant's Deep's core, huh? Ah, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. Hmm. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big, hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here, and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay, well at least that gives us another lead to follow. Where's your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it, anyways. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten the seed. And then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? This skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Oh, interesting. That kind of surprised me, given that there were so many surrounding the eggs. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet. Peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Well, okay. I guess we'll go explore the tail of the fish. Hopefully we still have a bit of time before the loop resets. Oh yeah, that's pretty fried looking, all right. Thanks. Okay. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to be going. So I guess we'll just pick a direction and go? Okay, not that way. Got it. Through the end of the hollow vine then, perhaps? Ow. Okay. That looks like a dead end. Oh, right. We have a flashlight. Forgot about that. That looks like a dead end. So try the other end, I guess. Just kind of follow it and see where it goes. Oh, jeez. Still not very good with the jetpack, huh? Even after all this time. Okay, so we've ended up somewhere different. That's cool, I guess. I assume we are now somewhere in Giant's Deep. Gasbro, Feldspar, Chert. I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Got some jellyfish. Did trip 4 question mark? Entry number, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa! Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blech. This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Okay. So jellyfish insulate against electricity. That is good to know. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Okay, so that gives us an answer of how to get past the electricity, I guess. Next question is figuring out how to get inside a jellyfish on Giant's Deep, I guess. I don't know where we are, but moving towards our ship always seems like a pretty decent idea. Oh. Oh. Okay. Sure. So it probably makes the most sense for me to reset the loop and then fiddle around Giant's Deep. I think that's my plan. All right, we'll see how this goes. Also a good opportunity to read our ship's log, since we've finally gotten some updates, which is pretty exciting. It feels like it's been a hot sec. Well, I guess last stream we got the all the quantum moon information, but hadn't gotten anything this stream prior to this most recent loop, so glad to have some sort of progress. Alright, let's check our log. Oh right, all the updates from the quantum moon. Alright, let's go check out the quantum moon stuff first, I guess. Quantum Shrine, a Nomai shrine that wanders about the quantum moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. It is inscribed next to a mural of a tower on an island. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement is inscribed next to a mural of a quantum shard in a cave. Recall the rule of the sixth location is inscribed next to a mural of a tower hanging above the black hole. Sixth location. I met a living Nomai named Solanum at the South Pole. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. Okay. I hope that is everything that I need to explore on the quantum moon. Feldspar's camp. Feldspar is alive. They crashed their ship and is now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in two places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside dark bramble. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Okay, so I think we will go hop on over to Giant's Deep, and we'll go bother some jellyfish, I guess. Definitely not what I would have expected, but hey, once again, at least we have a lead. Take a drink, folks. Stay hydrated. Okay, so once I land, I will then need to figure out how to get into a jellyfish, and then how to maneuver a jellyfish after I've gotten inside. Okay, so it looks like all the jellyfish are on they're beneath the current. So first I will need to find the spout that spins in the opposite direction. I think it is, well, spinning. We're looking for the one that spins counterclockwise, I think. I think it's that one. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Okay, so hopefully that drives us below the current. Great. Okay, now let's see if we can interact with a jellyfish, I guess? I wonder if we can just, like, drive our ship into it. Okay. I guess the answer is no. Well, this is probably no bueno. Alright. What do I need to be fixing here? I think it's electrical systems, which I think are on the bottom of the ship somewhere. Oh gosh. Well, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so I guess the other thought is there's the jellyfish that is partially frozen on the dark bramble seed that is on the one of the islands on Giant's Deep. So I guess that is my next thing to experiment with. So I'll probably go onto Giant's Deep, nap at the campfire for a little bit, maybe, to see if the ice like slowly melts. Because if it melts, then maybe like the jellyfish corpse will then be freed from the ice. I don't know, we'll see. That sounds a little crazy in my head, but you know. I landed on a quantum moon last stream, so perhaps crazy should not deter me. Alright, so there's the seed. And there is, in fact, a jellyfish frozen. Oh, there's several jellyfish frozen there. Okay. So I guess the question is, do I need to nap? It would probably be wise to. Nap. Oh. Goodbye. I'm going to try and be out of the way so that does not land smack dab on top of me. There is a ship. And where is Gabro's camp? I don't remember. Oh right, I can pull out my signal scope. That is the thing that I can do. Perhaps on the other side of Giant's Deep. Oh, there it is. Hello. Smacked into a tree, I guess. Alright, not too shabby. I need to put on my suit. Nice. Managed to catch myself in time. Oh boy, actual gravity again, huh? Feel like it's been a while. We've been dealing with a lot of low gravity situations. Alright, where's your campfire, buddy? Is it up above us? I'm not seeing the smoke plume anymore. Alright, there it is. This will doze off for a little bit. Take a quick nap. I don't know how soon I should be waking up. Oh dear. Okay, hopefully I can get back inside my ship here. Okay, that is probably a good sign. And then we'll just head on back into Giant's Deep, I guess. Okay, close enough. Ah, dang it. Alright, let's set ourselves down. Fix up our ship. What needs repairing? I can't tell. Can't tell what needs to be fixed. I might not be able to reach it from the ground, actually, now that I think about it. And I don't know if I can get on top of my ship to fix it. Alright, that's fine. We'll just have to deal. We'll just have to deal. As long as it still flies okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Let's see if these, see if this is melted any further. It doesn't look like it. Okay, I think I do need to nap a little bit longer. I've not really interacted with the napping mechanic before, so honestly, I have no idea how exactly it works. Can I land my ship up there, closer by the campfire? Is this something that I can do? That's close enough, right? Sure, why not? Hopefully it doesn't get tossed into space again. Is there a way to speed up the time that goes by? Do I just have to keep waiting? I don't know what the I don't know what the expectation is. I don't know if that just like translates to a minute of like playtime. That would make sense in my head. So I guess we'll snooze for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the clock, and then we'll go back and oh. I think we're just back out in space. Okay, I should take the opportunity to try and fix up my ship then, I guess. The upper hull, I think it was? Oh dear, we're landing again. Oh no. Okay, that works, I suppose. Get on top of ship. Excellent. Okay. At least that is one thing I can check off. The other one's the oxygen tank, I think. I want to say it's back here. Oh, there it is. Hold to repair oxygen tank. Close enough. Okay, let's hop back in the ship. I don't think we got our full 5 minutes, but maybe enough time we'll have passed. I don't know, we'll see. I just want to see like some amount of progress, right? I don't know. It doesn't really look like it's changed. Guess I'll try napping one more time. Oh, dang. That's fine, I guess. Ghost matter. Still haven't figured out how to deal with ghost matter. Still on the to-do list. Okay, so if I end up napping and I don't end up if the ice doesn't melt and release the jellyfish, then I'm not really sure what else I should be doing. Maybe there's more to find within the dark bramble? There is the seed that's on Timberhearth, so perhaps I could try shooting my scout into that seed. Oh, okay, we're back in space. Alright, that's fine. I ease my way into the ship. Not quite. Nope, that's not the island I'm looking for. This is not the island that you are looking for. Where'd it go? Am I crazy? I could have sworn that it was like within visible distance. Okay, there it is. Do we have any change in the ice? Doesn't really look like it. Oops. Okay, let's take a peek around at these jellyfish. Let's see if all of them have electrical signals. Maybe the smaller ones don't? Okay, let's experiment with that. Let us experiment with the smaller jellyfish. Head back to the counterclockwise cyclone. Get deposited below the current. Alright, now let's try navigating around to see if we can find a jellyfish that is not electrified. Okay, that one definitely looks electrified. That one is currently traveling through. That appears to be electrified. Well, I guess that at least answers how we navigate the jellyfish, I guess the answer is that we don't need to navigate the jellyfish. It will just eventually drop below the electric field. Still doesn't really answer how we get inside. I guess I'm just gonna hang out and observe for a little bit. Maybe the electricity will dissipate from the jellyfish if we give it enough time. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's going back down, so I think we do need to find a way to get inside of it while its tentacles are still electrified. I suppose we'll wait for it to pop back up and then try driving it into it again. And if that doesn't work, then perhaps we'll try with just the jetpack. All right. Can we interact with the head of the jellyfish? Head is also electrified. I definitely did not expect that. Guess we'll try and fix up our ship. Maybe it's not super important at this point. Oh my goodness. Jetpack, please. Okay, okay. Good enough. Okay. So, I guess I will attempt... No, so we are also repelled. Puzzling. I would have thought that... Don't really want to get sucked out of here. Well, sounds like this loop is just about over anyways, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much what happens to me. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with these jellyfish. Oh, I guess I should take a quick glimpse at our seed. See if there's been any other changes. I can't imagine that there have been, just because like we didn't see any incremental changes as we napped, and I honestly can't imagine that. Oh, is our ship just gone? Maybe we can get into our ship and then take a quick peek. A quick flyby around the planet, see if we can find our seed island friend. Alright, there it is. Yeah, it looks like the ice is still very much intact. Okay, so we can't rely on the ice melting. There are jellyfish that go in and out of the electric field, but they are themselves electrified, so we cannot get inside them. maybe I should just poke around the other jellyfish, see if there is just one that isn't electrified, but that doesn't seem like a very Outer Wilds answer. Let me double check the notes that we have in our ship's log. I wonder if we found... Do we have any information on the Dark Bramble now? Dark Bramble. We have not found the vessel. We have not found Escape Pod 3. So maybe that's something that we need to consider. Let's see. Attempts to eat, rubbery and tough. Insulates the jellyfish's insides. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of tempted to head back to the Dark Bramble and see if I can find the vessel or the escape pod, but at the same time, I feel like I have all of the pieces that I need to get to the center of Giant's Deep. I just need to figure out how to put the pieces together in the correct way. So I think I will spend a little bit more time poking around Giant's Deep. We'll try and visit a few different jellyfish this time, I suppose. Once again, I don't think that should be the solution, but hey, why not? May as well give it a shot. See if we can find anything. Okay, let's go find that counterclockwise cyclone. That one, that one, that one, that one. Not you, not you. This one. Right? Yeah. No. No? No. I don't know why I was so sure about that, but... oh well. It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, let's try this again. What the heck? Okay, I think I may have just fallen into another cyclone. And then immediately got spat back out. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's first navigate out. Clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. Clockwise, clockwise. Oh, it's that one. This one. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we're now below the current. So let's go visit some jellyfish. Hello, friend. Are you charged with electricity? It certainly looks like you are. How about your other friends? Are any of them charged with electricity? That one is coming out of through the electric field, so I would assume that this is one of the jellyfish that we can interact with to get in through the electric field. But I don't know how to get inside of it. Do I just have to be better at driving? I just have to, like, avoid the outer tentacles? Is that the case? That does not appear to be the case. Okay, well, I'm going to try one more time with the jetpack. What is happening? Oh, we're just... What is happening? I guess my ship is just sitting on the electrified surface. Well, I don't think much good is going to come of that. So I suppose I will just attempt to maneuver my way. Okay. This seems promising. Cool. That's kind of scary. But I think we've made it. I now exit. I can't tell what's happening. Ship's log updated. Cool, that must mean we're in! We're in! Let's go. Flashlight. Nice, okay. Look at us actually making progress in this game. Who would have thought? Let's go, indeed. We're actually like solving puzzles as opposed to just blindly stumbling into solutions. Is there water in here? There's not. There is now. Okay. Okay, cool. Is there any text for us to read? There does not appear to be any text on this level. Let's go flip to the other side. See if there's any text here. Okay, there is a projection stone. We already looked at the Ash Twin one? I think we have. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this will... Hey, Future Max! Hello, Center of Giants Deep. Given all you've already done and seen in the game, you're nearing the end game. Exciting, yes! I am quite excited. Right. 2, 3... Oh, interesting. I kind of expected us to have a fourth mask lit up, just because... Oh wait, hold on. I guess it's us, Gabbro, and I guess the third one is Solanum? Maybe it is supposed to be 3. Yeah, that would make sense. Also, welcome. Welcome back, I guess I should say. Glad you were able to stop by again. Do hope you enjoy the stream. Imagine Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye. Okay, we've read this. I'm pretty sure we've read this. Yeah. Yeah, we've read that. Okay, so this statue is supposed to be recording the data, I suppose. Haven't been to this place yet. Yes, this is the first time I've gone to the center of Giants Deep. Third one is something else, not someone else. Oh. Okay, hopefully, I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so that is Giant's Deep along with the orbital probe cannon. Oh. Okay, so I guess that's the probe? Maybe? Oh, I did not mean to drop. Oh dear. Okay. What is happening? Okay. I can't tell if it's still drawing or if it's done. I think it's done. Okay, I think it's just tracking the probe. Receiving data from probe. 9,318,130. No, I mean you haven't been to the place in the vision yet. Oh yes, that's correct. I've not been there. I've only seen it through the pools. Visualizing current trajectory of probe. Wow, that's a lot of probes that they've sent out, assuming that is, in fact, the identification number. Oh, 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 oh dear. Okay, that's kind of terrifying. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe. Oh, yeah, I assume that the that location is the Ash Twin projects. I've not managed to get to the center of Ash Twin yet, so it would make sense. I've not been there before. What the heck is that? Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin, displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. What? Well, okay. That's cool. Okay, so I assume we just like recognize this. I guess I will hop on back out. I don't think there's anything else that I need to check out, right? I think we poked around everything. Which module is this? Launch module? Okay, yeah, I think that is everything. Oh! Please, let me leave! No! Okay. Oh, that's so weird. There we go. Alright. Is it worth trying to re-exit, or should I just start a new loop? I like how unfazed you remain after making major discoveries. Part of it is definitely streamer brain. I think you can just meditate. Yeah, okay. That's sort of what I figured. It would probably be faster to do that. There are definitely a lot of things that like I see on stream and it doesn't really like register until I watch my VOD back, and I'm like, oh, that's what that is. But I think just kind of in general, I'm not a like super expressive person. That's sort of one of the things that I am working on, I guess, as a streamer. Being more vocal and animated. I'm from the future and I'm watching your VOD back for you. I appreciate you doing that. Okay, so we Oh right, I was supposed to check my ship's log. Probe tracking module. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9 millionth some odd probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. Okay, ocean depths. I passed through the electric barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. Is there anything else that we picked up? No? Okay. Okay, so I would imagine that means that we can now just navigate to the eye of the universe. That looks like that is the case. My immediate assumption is like that is endgame. And I'm debating if I want to try and find my way to the vessel and into the Ash Twin project before I go to the eye. Have I found everything on the Dark Bramble yet? Probably not. Hence the name. Future map. I see. Yeah, so probably gonna head to the Dark Bramble, because I have not managed. I have not managed to make my way to the vessel, or the third escape pod yet. So that is probably a good bet for something to work towards. This might just sail me into the sun. Let's try and navigate around that. So I guess we'll head to the Dark Bramble, see if we can find the vessel, see if we can find the third escape pod. I'm still not sure how to get to the Ash Twin project, and I'm also still unsure how to deal with ghost matter, although it's possible that what I find in the Dark Bramble and or the vessel gives me an answer. I don't know, we'll see. So I've not found a solution for ghost matter. I've not yet made my way onto the sun station. So that is also on the docket, on the to-do list. Oh, let's not crash, maybe. Getting to the Ash Twin project is one of the hardest puzzles in the game for most people who've played it. I'll confess I had to look it up, but some people can still figure it out on their own. Well, given what we experienced last stream of this, I'm not sure if my puzzle-solving abilities are up to snuff, but I'll certainly take a crack at it. Quantum fluctuate distress beacon, I guess? Probably distress beacon. Okay. Guess we've got our destination. Okay, I'm gonna take down the signal scope for now because that distress signal puts me on edge. So we'll head into this knot. Alright, pull back out. Where are we looking here? Have I met Feldspar? Yes, I met him earlier this stream. Which is how I figured out how to get to the center of Giant's Deep. Some of the sound effects are quite spooky. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I'm really hoping that there are not anglerfish nearby that I need to worry about. But we will see. Ah, okay. Here we are, I guess. Where'd it go? How close do I need to be? Alright, there we go. Escape pod 3. Nice. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communications capabilities in the process. Well done on meeting him. He's quite the character, is he or she? Harthians are not gendered. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah. They were, definitely... They were surprisingly cavalier. Very quick to acknowledge that they were, in fact, the best. But I did like how they've decided to settle down on the dark bramble to get away from it all. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. They're quite the daredevil. Yeah. Quite adventurous, given that they're just willing to attempt to eat the jellyfish. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here, quickly. Okay, so there is a beacon for the vessel. That is good to know. I guess we'll spin ourselves. Begin flight log. Okay, let's begin flight log. Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error, life support. Life support error, propulsion error. Everything. Scanning external environment, scan complete, gravity not detected, breathable air not detected, multiple life forms detected, potentially hostile. Verdict, do not exit pod. Hadn't you read all this when you first came to the vessel? Hadn't I read all this when I first came to the vessel? I'm not made it to the vessel yet. This is the first time I'm checking out the escape pod. I'm not sure if that answers your question. Emergency escape hatch. Oh, okay. I assume this is our path forward. Sure, why not? There are little lights. That must mean we're supposed to go this way, right? My bad, I mistook the escape pod for the vessel. I see. Yeah, I've not been to... That was my first time getting to escape pod 3, and I have not managed to get to the vessel yet. Okay, so I assume we need to fire our... fire our scout into there? Oh, a lot of Nomai here, huh? Okay, and now we'll go off in search of our scout. Oh dear, we're gonna have to go past the all the crazy anglerfish again, aren't we? Well, we'll see. Okay, music change, that's a good sign. The Nomai there had a sad story you can read. Oh boy, I need to... I don't know about this. They have a log next to them. Well, perhaps an adventure for the next life. To be fair, I may have to come back anyways because I've ended up too close to the anglerfish with not enough momentum. So we'll see. Huh. I'm pretty sure we're currently in contact with the anglerfish. You're doing fine. Great. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Definitely a question I ask myself a lot, whether I'm on the right track or not. The momentum is always the same when you get in here. Yeah, but I'd fiddle with the controls a little bit upon entering, because I was trying to avoid the anglerfish. So I wasn't quite sure it would be enough since I'd altered my trajectory, and then it appeared that I was scraping up against the anglerfish as well. But glad to report that we appear to have made it. And if I make it to the vessel on this life and we explore everything there, we'll see how adventurous I'm feeling, and maybe I'll go back to the crew. That's a bingo. Excellent. 60 seconds of oxygen remaining. Well, hopefully there's oxygen over here. Okay. That looks like a control module of some sort. Hey, oxygen! Let's go! Spoiler alert, there it is. We did it. We did it. We made it. Okay, let's see. What are you? I assume pick up warp core. Okay. Let me see if I can find any more information before I mess around with too much else. We're a little low on fuel, but I think given that this is an entirely zero gravity environment, I have a flashlight, forgot about that. Given that this is an entirely zero gravity environment, I think we'll be okay operating off of oxygen for a little bit. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this direction. The info is in the same room you were in. Okay, great. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was other stuff down that way, but it appears that there is not. So we will. All right, let's see what we can do here. Well, I don't see any writing, so I guess we're just going to poke around with the controls until something happens. Okay, that does not appear to have done anything. There is writing, okay. Okay, we're gonna not touch anything else. Let's look for the writing first. Oh, didn't even realize there's an area down here. Okay, well that looks like the eye. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. Eskal, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. Okay. Not sure what exactly that is. There's still more to read. Okay. I will continue putzing about then. Oh, an upper deck. I see, I see. This is Ascal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or space flight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Interesting. Writing starting from the corner. To any Nomai clans whose vessel can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we've found that Black Rock's suns are fairly stable, and life in the star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you. Romy, we'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskal. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskal's clan existed, and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hysop? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hysop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskal's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet with you soon, Kana. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Okay. I think that's all the writing. Notice anything about the story in ordered spirals? Well, isn't it describing the story of this vessel? that we're currently aboard. Yeah, I think you got it all. Fantastic. All right. It is indeed, which means the ship that we're on has crash landed significantly before what is present day. And it sounds like a lot of the Nomai have gone elsewhere. I don't know what other implications there are. I have no idea what I'm actually doing. I'm not sure if I expected anything to happen, given that this is a vessel that has been torn apart by the Dark Bramble. But there were orbs in with tracks, so I pushed them around. What if we set this back over here? What then? Did the panels you just used remind you of some clues you found recently? Did they? Some clues I found recently. Nothing is immediately coming to mind. This might be something that I will need to reread my ship's log for. That hexagonal shape. I mean, I think the projection stones were hexagonal. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's the answer you're looking for, though. Indeed, the log is your friend. Yeah, I think I will have to go back to the log. Memory is not my strong suit, to be sure. All right. I guess I will have to make my way back here at some point, which means we will have an opportunity to read the story of the crew. Don't worry, it'll soon all make sense, as is typical for Outer Wilds. Well, definitely glad to feel like I'm making progress. Great loot, GG, yes, indeed. Good couple of loops. A lot of new information gained. More entries to our ship's log to peruse. All right. Let's see, what have we got? Escape pod 3, my grave, vessel. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed into our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. There's more to explore here. Oh, okay. Guess I did not manage to find everything. If I launch my scout into the sea, I can take photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. More to explore. The vessel. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. There's more to explore there because you haven't read their log. Got it. Okay, so that applies for both the escape pod and the grave, I guess? The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the eye of the universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. At the grave. Got it. Okay. Okay. The Hanging City. I debated how to obtain the powerful high advanced warp core. Travel sources that produce the signal from. Okay, let me think if there's anything hexagonal that I've encountered recently. Well, I guess I'll just go through and poke, just poke through all the entries real quick. Energy Lab, Ash Twin Tower Design, Anglerfish Fossil, Church Camp, Escape Pod 2, Summit City. There's more to explore because of, I think, because of Ghost Matter. Quantum Moon Locator, Lakebud Cave, Gravity Cannon, Ash Twin Project. Look at what you found inside Giant Deep Core. Ocean Depths. Statue of the probe talking about how it records each probe. I found my coordinates. Oh, the coordinates, I guess? Okay. I don't think I ever would have figured that out if you hadn't pointed it out. I don't think I ever would have figured that out. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Oh, look, it's our friend the Quantum Moon. Hello, friend. Okay, so head back to the Dark Bramble. Let's get out of the way of Timberhearth. Of course you would have. How long it would have taken is another question. Sorry if I'm prying too much. That's okay. Yeah, it would have. Would I have found out? I don't know. Maybe. There we go. Excuse me. I don't know if there's additional information pointing in that direction. But it definitely would have taken a while. It at least would have taken until I watched the VOD back and been like, ah, we've seen the coordinates, and then we've been on a Nomai ship that would use those coordinates, and then maybe I would put 2 and 2 together. I don't think that would have happened this stream. Alrighty. Oh, dang it, I forgot my suit. No! Oh, man. Rookie mistake. You think after like 11 streams, this would be my 12th of this game. Classic. Absolutely. Oh man. Alright, let's try that again. Back to our good friend, the Dark Bramble. Suit first. Let's do that while I'm thinking about it. I think there was one loop earlier this stream where I almost exited my ship, and when I looked down at the hatch, I was like, ah, those are my hands. Clearly, I don't have my suit on. But did not manage to catch myself this time. Have you used many warps on Ash Twin? I've used a few of them. I don't remember which ones specifically I have used. I know that there are... I think there's at least one that is broken. And the one that leads to the sun station is blocked by cacti. And I've not found a way around that. But after exploring the escape pod and the graveyard, the Nomai graveyard a little bit more, I think that is going to be our next thing to do. Where was it? Distress beacon. That's what I'm looking for. There it is. Okay. They're all reachable and or useful. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I've definitely been through some of them. Distress bacon. Certainly a good food to consume when distressed. Where are we looking at? There it is. Okay. Let's see. So, escape pod, Nomai graveyard, and then the Ash Twin. Check out the teleporters, see if I can find a way into the project. Okay. I think my ship's log said there was more to explore for the escape pod itself. So I guess I will try and poke around it a little bit more. I could have sworn we had checked out everything inside, but maybe that isn't the case. Visiting the sun station is worthwhile as well, lore-wise. Yeah, I'm definitely curious about it. I made a couple attempts to land on it with my ship. Did not go very well. Definitely read all of this. Yep, all that. Then we go a little bit further down. Spin around. Oh, okay. I think I missed that. Whatever that. Pretty sure I read all of this. Did I read this? There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting two distinct beacons from the vessel. It is impossible for the vessel to be in two different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already. Din, the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the two beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Two ways to get there. One is easy to figure out and hard to do, landing on it. The other one is hard to figure out and easy to do. Oh boy. Okay, ship's log is updated. Hopefully that means that is what we were looking for. And off we pop to the graveyard, I guess. Yeah, I think I made 2 attempts and then just very quickly realized that there wasn't a good way to like hover and maneuver because the sun's gravitational pull is very strong. So gave up on that pretty quickly. Such a jolly tone going to the gravesite. I mean, we have to keep positive about something, right? Yes, I'm sure their story is sad, but this is also ancient history at this point, I suppose. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I ended up landing on the sun station after about 100 tries, but the other way is way easier. Okay. My goodness. 100 tries. I don't know if I have it in me. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel, and still so far, is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now, but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Well, if it makes you feel any better, they did. They did manage to reach relative safety. Okay, so we don't need to go to the vessel, I don't believe. In which case we have found everything. Well, I mean, we will need to go there eventually, but if we're planning on trying to explore the Ash Twin project, I don't think we need to go to the vessel now. So I guess we'll reset the loop and go putz about the Ash Twin for a little bit. These guys didn't make it to safety, no, but the other ones, well, they made it to relative safety comparatively, right? Because the other 2, one is on the Brittle Hollow, and the other one is on the Ember Twin. And they lasted long enough to like build out infrastructure. So they did all right, even if the ones in the Brittle Hollow didn't. But it was their wish that, or their hope rather, that the other ones made it to relative safely. So I found the 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. What is? Oh, that's the interloper, I think. Is that the interloper? Gravity cannon, frozen Nomai shuttle. You can figure out the easy way to the sun station. I believe in your deduction ability. Well, okay. I will ponder. We should have filled out more stuff here. Yes, escape pod 3. The survivors from escape pod 3 detected 2 distinct beacons from the vessel as if it was in 2 locations at once. And the Nomai grave. The survivors from escape pod 3 followed one of the 2 vessel beacons to a small dark bramble seed where they could go no further. The Nomai could faintly hear the vessel's beacon from within the seed, but the opening was too small for a single Nomai to fit through, much less an escape pod. The vessel's beacon was dying and would soon be gone completely. If I launch my scout into the seed, I can take photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. You can figure out the way to the sun station. I believe you made it to the core of the interloper, so you know about how the Nomai were wiped out. Not exactly, because the way I made it to the center of the interloper was I just threw myself down a hole. And because of the momentum that I had gained traveling through the hole, it managed to shoot me like through a patch of ghost matter before I died. So I like made it there and then just like died instantly to more ghost matter. So I made it there on a technicality, and that's basically it. Alrighty, let's go poke about the Ash Twin. We may need to do some napping. Ash Twin that way. Great. So I don't know how the Nomai were wiped out unless the answer is ghost matter. Which I don't think is the case. You can avoid the ghost matter by launching your probe in the holes and figuring out which is ghost matter free. I don't think I was able to really control my descent through the hole that I went down. So like I saw the ghost matter coming and was just like, oh well, I guess I'm dead. I could tell you, but where's the fun in that? Exactly. We're here for a good time, regardless of how long it takes. Okay, so let's see. What do I know about the Ash Twin? The towers on the pole of the Ash Twin, I think they connect to the Ash Twin project. But as of right now, they are both exits. You can't control your descent, but there are several holes and you can pick the right one to go down in. Ah, I see. Okay, well, good to know. So this is an exit, and the one on the other side on the other pole, I believe is also an exit. So I don't know how to get into the Ash Twin project. Is that an yes? That is very much still an exit. Okay, so that is the things at the poles. And now at the equator, we've got our teleporters. I can never remember which teleporter corresponds to which planet. What's happening on Ash Twin right now? The sand is being siphoned off to the Ember Twin. So over time, we should reveal more and more of the Ash Twin. I've definitely gone in... I want to say I've gone into all of the towers. I have been on Ash Twin when all of the sand is gone, when the loop ends, when the supernova happens. Um, so I've like stood on solid ground that is beneath the sand. I don't remember if I had specifically checked the bases of these towers. Have I? I think I have. I want to say I have checked the bases of these towers. But I don't think I found anything. I could be wrong. I definitely checked the towers as the sand was going down and found several entrances into like the, I guess the elevator shaft, you could call it. But I don't think I found anything else. Take a drink, stay hydrated, folks. I guess I should. I should probably take a peek at the teleporters before worrying about the stations at the towers at the poles. For now. What's your problem going to the sun station warp? I believe the entrance has a cactus blocking it. All these questions can help you. Let me put on my suit. Am I... Okay, I think my ship is far enough away that it won't get picked up. I believe this is the sun station. Checked in with Qyuuzy, how are you? And yes, this should be the teleporter that leads to the sun station. I believe that is how I get up to the actual teleport pad, or either of these, I guess. Go for it. Not sure what exactly you mean. Let's see. Ow. Can I somehow I don't have the confidence to navigate around there. Maybe I should. For a moment, I tried. I tried treating the cacti as if they were quantum, but I don't think that's the case here. What could prevent the cacti from hurting you? So in part of the Sunless City, one of the ways we got around cacti was waiting for the sand to get up to a certain level. So it would cover the cacti and we could just walk over it. Is there anything else that would prevent cacti from hurting me? I mean, I guess the ship? I can't help you anymore. That's fine. I appreciate the hints that you're giving, and that you know when to stop. Getting warmer. Unfortunately, I don't think I am getting warmer to my ship. It may be on the Ember Twin now. I may have parked it too close. Yeah, I parked it too close to the pillar. Ah well, guess we will take a trip over. Literally said the solution out loud. Okay. Great. In that case, I will attempt to navigate back to my ship. This is kind of ironic because there are definitely plenty of puzzles. Ow. Where I was like, I wonder if I can solve this by ramming my ship into it. But not, didn't think of it for this one, I guess. Alright, how should I do this? Let's orient ourselves. Let's wait for the sand pillar to pass. Have I talked to Chert near the end of the loop? I don't believe so, no. Not gonna fit in that way. Wait, what? Can I fit in that way? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Ramming your ship into it is always the way to go, if you ask Feldspar. That sounds about right. Said the solution out loud before talking to the ship. I see. I think I was talking about sand. Sand pillar? Spitballing. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Interesting. I could have sworn that we were in here when the sand pillar had passed, but I don't recall anything of note happening. But I guess I will move my ship, so hopefully it stays out of the way. And then we'll see if anything happens. What did I say about the sand and cacti on Ember Twin? Missed it. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Oh dear. Let's get back in the Ash Twin's gravity. No! No, relinquish me! Okay. Great. Let's see. I said that I waited for the sand to fill up enough so that I could walk over the cacti. Relinquish me. But I don't think we have enough space to make our way through here. And I don't think having the sand higher up will affect that cacti. Will it? Maybe. How would that work on Ash Twin? So the stand starts completely covering the tower. It slowly recedes. So I will walk in at a higher height. But I don't... maybe I can make my way through this little passageway and then find something in the back there. Maybe? I don't know. That might be a bit of a tight timing, but we'll experiment, I guess. I guess while we're here, I will poke around the towers at the poles. Yeah, I want to say that I had poked around the base of these towers as the loop was ending and the supernova was going off. And I don't recall seeing anything of note. Hmm. Well, I guess I will just go ahead and wait until the end of the loop. See if I can chance my way into some sort of discovery. I suppose in the meantime I could try hopping through the teleporters. May as well. Glowing towers are for the sake of lore. Okay. Oh, that is the exit. Let's see if we can find our way into this tower. I'm pretty sure I have before. Okay, I might just need to wait longer in this tower. Let's go poke our heads in another one. Okay. Let's see. I forget which planet this teleporter is for. Black Hole Fort. Okay, so this is Brittle Hollow. Oh shoot, which way am I going? Not this way. This way. I don't need to... Do I need to activate it, or is it just when it aligns I get teleported? I think it's just when it aligns, right? Hanging my laundry now, but I'm listening. Sounds good. Not sure if this is necessarily the best way to spend my time, but hey, we'll see what happens for science, I suppose. Okay. Have I been here? Oh, well, that was perhaps a little unfortunate. Okay, noted. Let's see if we can find our way to the White Hole Station. Ah. I guess I should have seen that coming. All right. Not sure if we're gonna really be able to get back to anywhere of note, but we'll see, I guess. Do we have to activate this? I forget. I think we... Oh, right, we have to spin it so that it aligns. That's right. Alright, on our way back. This puts us on the surface of the planet, though. I'm not really sure if there's a good way of getting back to where we ended up warping out. And I'm pretty sure that I had not warped there before, so I hadn't read that text. And obviously I didn't get to read it this time. Okay, probably makes the most sense to just reset the loop. So let's go ahead and do that. Is the title a reference to something? I swear I've seen it before. Welcome to the stream, Gooey. I hope you're doing well. The title is a reference to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I forget which book it is. Is it a Salmon of a Doubt? Anyways, when the dolphins leave planet Earth, the last message that they leave for humanity is so long and thanks for all the fish. Alright, so back to the Ash Twin. And then I guess we'll just hang out and I see. There you have it. Not sure if that was the answer you are looking for, but that is the answer. Head on back to the Ash Twin. So long and thanks for all the fish. So sad. Oh right, in the movie they actually had that as song, didn't they? I had forgotten about that. Alright, so we need to find our way to the equator. I guess we can just put our ship down kind of anywhere. Ah, no! Go back in. Alright, there we go. We made it. Only the second time I've done that this stream, I guess. Okay, so we're on the equator, and now I just need to find the sun station, or sorry, the tower for the sun station. Should I be doing this on my ship? Okay, I'm gonna move my ship first. That seems wise. Let's not get our ship moved off. Okay, so now we're on the equator. And now I'm looking for the sun station, tower, teleporter. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't start visible. So I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to go about finding it. Guess we're just gonna have to kind of wait. Seems like you know a lot already. So this is my 12th stream of Outer Wilds. And I tend to stream for around 2.5 hours each time. So we're 20 some odd hours into the game. So yeah, I've certainly learned quite a bit about Outer Wilds thus far. Okay, so we're back at the Sun Tower. Sun Station Tower, and now I'm waiting for the entrance to reveal itself so that I can navigate, theoretically, hopefully, fingers crossed, past the cacti. Is this the actual entrance that we have access to, or is this the broken door? That's the broken door, so I think we're looking at the other side of the tower then. Here? Maybe. Give it a little bit of time. So, let's see, what have I done? This stream has been particularly productive. We explored all of the Dark Bramble. So we found the escape pod, the Nomai graveyard, and the vessel. Oh dear, that is the pillar of sand coming. Let's get out of the way. We made our way to the center of Giant's Deep. So we found the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. So I now have all the pieces to get to the eye, but I wanted to do a bit more exploring to see if there are... Oh wow, this is more space than I expected. I'll be entirely honest. Okay. Well, cool. That went way smoother than I expected. I don't know why, but it just looked like the space was a lot smaller. Does that door open? It does. Nice. That's cool, I guess. Should I ever need to use it again? And then I think we can just kind of wait for this to align, right? So I not made my way to the Ash Twin, into the center of Ash Twin, to the Ash Twin project. I have not made my way onto the Sun Station, so that's what theoretically we're doing now. Okay, I was really worried for a sec that we weren't teleport. Okay, so I need to walk onto this surface, right? No. Am I crazy? Is this not? Okay, there we go. So I need to make my way into the Sun Station, and the other things that I have not explored were things that are blocked by ghost matter. So I think there's like part of the Sunless City, part of the Hanging City, maybe the Dark Bramble Seed that's on Giant's Deep, and then the Interloper. I think those are the main things that I've been blocked by ghost matter on. 281,042 years ago, no user commands received for 10 minutes, all systems entering sleep. 6 minutes 47 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected, Sun Station hull integrity approaching critical levels, closing emergency doors. So I'm assuming that's predicting the supernova. Warning, opens emergency door. Well, okay. Oh, I see. This is not what I was expecting. Was I supposed to do that? Okay. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that or not, but we're here now, I suppose. Music change, which is a good sign. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Okay, so they are responsible for the supernova. That is good to know. We've got some Nomai masks and some headgear, but nothing else of note. Okay. Suppose we'll make our way deeper into the station then. Okay, got a statue, eyes closed. Got some art. We've got the eye on one side of the scale and the sun on the other. Okay, do we have any projection stones? Nope. Okay. Stars reach end of natural life cycle, now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate Sun Station. Approximate time until Sun Station is destroyed by expanding star, 3 minutes 5 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 14 minutes 35 seconds. Okay. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Have we already read this? I think we have. Oh, maybe not. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible, even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never, and could never, cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Pi, I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Okay, I assume that's talking about the interloper. And this just takes us back to the room with the masks, right? Yeah, 1, 2, yep. Okay. Plunk. Is there anything else of note in here? Does not appear to be. Whoa, that's cool. Right, this goes this way. Where does this go? Ah, nifty. Did you get the implication for everything I just read? Thoughts? So we know that they tried to explode the sun. There's a fun Steam achievement for getting here without the teleporter. Maybe it'll make more sense from your ship's log. I've definitely tried a couple of times to land on the sun station, gave up very quickly once I realized how difficult it would be. So what I just read, the Nomai attempted to force the sun to go supernova and did not succeed. And right now the sun is, the supernova that we have been experiencing within our loops is the sun's natural end of life. Can I just hop back across? Well, this was perhaps ill-advised. Well, they definitely give a heavy assist there, and I appreciate that. Alright, was there anything else of note here? I mean, I guess I could teleport back, but wouldn't I just end up stuck in here? Oh, right, we opened the door. Right, okay, cool. There is no assist, lol. Interesting. In that case, that went far better than I anticipated it going. Alright, let's see if we can make our way back to the ship. It may have gotten swooped up. Oh, no, there it is. Hello. Can I? Yes, excellent. Ow. This is fine. We're back at our ship. Okay, let's go. Read the log. Our favorite activity in this game. Sun station. The sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the sun station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. So I guess that means that they were willing to So the text said that they anticipated um, they were trying to figure out if they could make the sun go supernova. So I'm not sure if firing it means that they were actually trying to make it go supernova. Um, hmm. I will have to continue pondering that. All right, it's 10 o'clock, which is right around the time that I typically stop. Actually, it's, I guess, a little bit later than I normally do. So for those of you who are new, I like to end each stream with a poem. So we will be heading over to the poetry corner. All right. Today's poem is The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. I realized very recently that, thanks, great stream, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you being here and offering tips, because there are many things that I would not have made the connections for if you hadn't prompted me in the right direction. So I hope you hope to see you in future streams, and hope you have a wonderful evening. So I realized I'd not read any Robert Frost, and Robert Frost was sort of my gateway into poetry, I guess. It was definitely my favorite poet back when I was in high school. So this is The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had borne them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet, knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Amusingly enough, my English teacher at the time told me that Robert Frost wrote this poem poking fun at one of his friends who is just extremely indecisive. So it's not about making one decision, making one choice over the other. It is about making a decision at all. That will be it from me for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you liked what you saw, I will be back on next week, Tuesday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be cracking into Tactical Breach Wizards, which is a fairly new tactics game involving a strike force of witches and wizards, which I am very excited for. And if you are specifically looking for more Outer Wilds, I will be back next week on Thursday, once again, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lovely poem, any decision is better than indecision. Yes, it is. Bye-bye. Good night. Thanks so much for hanging out, and take care, folks.